Hey folks, this is the 2020 Mercedes A220, and that's a lot of 20s. This is Jeremiah here at Drive Hub, formerly Josh's Owner 10. I'm going to give you a quick walk around of the vehicle. The vehicle's got 32,000 miles, and we'll go around the outside to make sure she looks clean. Nice rims in the vehicle. But we're going to make our way to the trunk first, and then we're going to make our way up to the insides, the rear seat, and then to the front seat of the vehicle. But let's go ahead and get started. I will point out you do have blind spot detection on the vehicle, so there's your blind spot monitor. It is proximity entry. You do have your puddle lamps display on the ground when the vehicle's door is open. Usual suspects here: power windows, power locks, power seats, memory seats, and so on. But let's go ahead and check out the trunk real quick. Here we go. Pops open for us. You do have the carpeted floor mats that are part of the vehicle that are in the trunk right now. And then we do have our tools in the back, and then Spear is also in there with the tire mobility kit. We can pop down our seats individually just by pulling the lever to drop down each individual seat, so you have long pass-through. And as far as the passenger rear of the vehicle, buttery smooth leather seats. You got your vents in the rear, and then two USB-C ports in the back, a little storage right there, and also cup holders for the rear. There we go. Let's go ahead and drop up to the front. And by the way, hard back seats, if anyone's right in the back that kicks, the kidneys don't get bludgeoned. First, let's go to the passenger front so we can see what the seats are there. Lumbar support, power seat. And then our seats are adjustable over here. Also, memory seats for the vehicle. So it's the same as the driver's side. All our seat adjustments. All right, inside the vehicle, a couple things to note in here. First of all, you got the most important feature, which is your sunglass holder. Got to have that. We have our storage right here. Another USB-C port, and then typical for your computer display, you can make all your adjustments here with swiping gestures on it here. You know, with our buttons to go back to the home screen and so on. USB-C port again, and a place to throw your cell phone down there to hide things away, and the 12-volt power adapter. And along here we do have our navigation buttons for our maps, radio, AM, FM, XM, satellite radio. You'll have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay also as a part of the vehicle. Steering wheel is tilt and telescopic, so you can put it right where you want it to go. Left-hand side here we have our electronic parking brake and automatic lights. Otherwise, on the steering wheel itself, left-hand side has our cruise control and the ability to change our setup on the front. So let's see if I can, don't want to start it up in the showroom. It'll go in my accessory mode. There we go. While it's loading up, we also have our audio controls, volume and channel changer on the right-hand side with the ability to answer and hang up on phone calls and do your voice command. There we go. So we have different profiles on here, and I can actually swipe my finger to go through the different settings. So let's go ahead and display navigation. No, not available. Either it's not loaded or it needs to have a new card. Change our displays. There we go. So it's an electronic display. You can change it to whatever customization you would like from the options that are there. As I said before, all of our settings for our controls are up here. Don't believe, yeah, it is touchscreen as well. So you can either operate it here with this, or you can touchscreen on the actual screen itself. Of course, we do have a nice sunroof in the vehicle. Here's our controls. We will pull. There we go. Turn the vehicle off. But yeah. Sun visor.
Welcome to the Mercedes-Benz Customer Care Center. You can also visit us on the web at www.mbuxa.com.
The SOS button works when you press it.
For more information about our privacy practice.
There we go. So the SOS button works. But yeah, there's a lot in the vehicle. If there's anything on here that you'd like to see that I didn't cover, and there's plenty, I'm sure. Paddle shifters, right? Feel free to give me a call or a text. It's 419-890-8793. Again, this is Jeremiah here at Drive Hub, formerly Josh's Alder 10. We look forward to seeing you out here. Take care.